Today's short topic will be on procrastination. We will discuss why people choose to procrastinate and how we can move away from it. I bet some of you are familiar with this term and could even be best friends with it, just like David here.
Hello!
David is an average NUS student. Today is Monday. David's professor has just announced to the class that they will be having a 4,000 words essay due on the Friday 2359.
However, when he tried to start on the project,
he started to think to himself,
It's only Monday. There's still a lot of time. I'll start working on it tomorrow.
Such actions are called rationalisation. It is an attempt to justify procrastination with logical reasons, even if they are not appropriate. For instance, you might feel that the work is not important, or the work does not require our immediate attention,
or the task is just too easy.
However, this might cause more stress later on and may lead to poorer performance. As David procrastinates,
A few days passed by.
Oh no! Tomorrow is the submission deadline. I should start my assignment now. Oh, this is so difficult. Let me just take a short break and I'll come back to it later.
This is a typical example of a flight response. It is our natural response to overwhelming emotional sensations from our amygdala. When faced with a challenging task, we may feel overwhelmed or anxious and would therefore try to avoid it as much as possible.
by running away from the task and choosing other tasks that will promote positive outcomes, we feel better, and it seems that the situation becomes easier to handle. However, is that really so? Let's look back to David. So Friday came, and there's only 2 hours left before the submission.
Oh no! I barely even started. I am not going to do well.
Procrastination is the barrier that prevents us from achieving optimal work and performing at our best. It can also create undue stress and anxiety when we work on things at the last minute, and this could be detrimental to our health in the long run. In our everyday life, we are often bombarded with an enormous amount of information. It is very common to feel overwhelmed, and we might then choose to put off some tasks that we feel are less important. For example, having dinner with our family or repairing a leaky sink. At the end of the day, we miss out on spending quality time or get a hefty water bill. Thus, it is important for us to find out ways that we could move away from procrastination. In David's case, we saw how stressed he got when he couldn't get started close to the deadline. But what if he actually started the work in small incremental steps throughout the week? Will he be able to obtain a better outcome? Let us give David another chance. Let's go back to the time when David's professor just announced the assignment. David will first start by dividing the assignment into stages and perform each stage fully before continuing on to the next stage. Planning what you need to do before performing the task is a good habit. It helps to ensure that you do not miss any steps along the way and also make the task more manageable. Then, he can use the Pomodoro technique to keep himself focused. In this technique, he needs to stay fully focused during short-timed intervals and minimize interruptions. He can either use a timer or a mobile application to help him do so. After planning, he will first set a timer to 25 minutes and start working. In this period, he will turn on the airplane mode on his phone to minimize distractions to the minimum. Then, when the timer goes off, he will take a 5 minutes break. He can use this time to go to the toilet or have a drink. After 4 cycles of Pomodoro, he now deserves a 20 minutes rest. If the 25-5 interval is not suitable for you, you can also customize the timings to your own liking too. Now that David has shown you how to be more focused on your task, let's work together on the hardest first step. Write down 5 things that you want to accomplish this week. Choose 1 out of the 5. Set aside an amount of time of 20 to 30 minutes to work on it. Let's see where we can progress from here on. All the best!